me invite Katerina Zipina, the head of the program, to say some welcome words to the guests of this meeting, and then we'll proceed with the presentation. So, Katya, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Yulia. Dear colleagues, distinguished guests, and dear students, today marks a significant milestone as we gather to witness the result of our students' team's hard work throughout the entire year. This event is not only a celebration of their dedication and creativity, but also a testament to the power of collaboration and learning. We warmly welcome all participants and thank the invited experts for sharing their insights. A heartfelt thank you to the mentors who supported our team throughout the year. Your guidance and encouragement were truly unavailable. We are also sincerely grateful to the ELEKS team for moderating the project work and helping bring structures and clarity to the process. And a special thank you goes to Yulia, whose exceptional contribution and energy made a huge difference. We are especially pleased to welcome our colleagues from Lithuania, Turkey, Poland, Mauritius. Your presence enriches this event and fosters our international ties. Let's celebrate our students' achievement and look forward to an inspiring exchange of ideas. Thank you, and let's begin.
Thank you, Katarina, for your welcome words, such warm words, and really inspiring for very fruitful work today. Dear, I guess, some organizational points just to mention at the beginning. I just sent the agenda of the event to the chat of the meeting. The first part of the agenda is in Ukrainian, and then the second part of this agenda is in English. So you may find the English version at the end of this document. And as for the timing, each team will have 10 minutes per presentation. It will consist of the pitching and the technical presentation. And then we will have the Q&A session for up to 7 minutes for the Q&A session. So 17 minutes in general for each team, per team. So please follow your allocated time. Please do not exceed your allocated time, because we have very limited time today, just 2 hours per 6 teams. And today we will listen to the 6 teams of the students. These are the second and the third year students of IT Step University, and the presentations will be, of course, in English. So now let me invite the first team, LearnIT.ai. And it's a very interesting team. They developed a project who was commissioned by Anastasiia Deineko, the technical trainer from Grid Dynamics. And the team also had 2 mentors, Savenkov from Datrics.ai, and also Anastasiia Deineko from Grid Dynamics. It's a web application for students and instructors that automates the learning process. So now, if you guys are ready, please share your screen and let's start. Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Everything is okay? Do you see a presentation?
Yes.
So, hello everyone, my name is Ivanka. I'm a project manager of LearnIT.ai team. We are working on intelligent assistant that, we are working on intelligent assistant that will help both students and teacher. Our main goal is to make the learning process more efficiently by automating routine tasks and improving access to learning materials. Let's start with the problem we are solving. Teachers spend about 5 hours each week on grading and giving feedback, which can lead to overload and lower productivity. In large universities, this problem gets even bigger because manual grading is not sustainable. On the other hand, students often struggle with getting the right materials, don't fully understanding their mistake, and lose motivation. That's hard the quality of education. To solve this, we are building a web application with the following feature. For students, they will have access to a chatbot that can explain the materials, help them with homework, but not do it for them, and point out mistakes after submission, offering guidance how to fix them. For teachers, they will receive 2 completed homework along with the student's chat history. The system will highlight mistake and suggest a grade. Teacher can approve the grade or check the work themselves. Additionally, at the end of the deadline, the system will show the similarity of creative work to others who have submitted. Our chatbot can also help with writing syllabuses, which can also reduce the workload. Our target audience is university and school that have modern IT infrastructure. The global edtech market is expected to reach $348.4 billion by 2030, growing at 13.6% annually. Our competitors include Moodle and Classroom, but our system stands out because of these advanced AI features, which offer deeper analysis and text automation. Let me introduce our team. We have expert in project manager, design, backend and frontend developer, data and NLP engineering. Our mentor, Nastya, Deineko, and Savenkov, together we are working hard to make this project a success. And now let's move on a technical part. I will pass the word to Dasha.
Hello, my name is Irina and I'm responsible for the design part of our project. Before starting the design process, I did some research on our competitors and analyzed their products to better understand current trends and user expectations. Based on that research, I created some wireframes, developed our color palette, and designed our logo. I then successfully designed all of the pages of our platform with a user-friendly visual language. Additionally, I performed color contrast tests to ensure accessibility for users with visual impairments. For my work, I'm using Figma, Illustrator, and Photoshop, along with various online resources and platforms to gather ideas and inspirations. And I'm passing the words to Lisa.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa. I'm a front-end developer on this project. So our website offers a wide range of AI-powered features. And first of all, we have developed the chatbot where users can ask basically any question, and those questions shouldn't be related to any specific document or lecture. Also, professors can use the same chatbot to generate syllabus in 2 different formats. In addition, students can upload their tasks in 2 different ways. They can upload them as plain text or as files and get some recommendations from AI assistant. And on the other hand, professors can also check those assignments to get the similarity score. Finally, our platform supports the conversations with AI assistant on the topic of some lecture-specific documents. And all of that you will see during the demo. So first of all, we'll show you the page with courses. Here you can find different PDF documents. You can open them and ask a question regarding that selected document. And AI assistant will analyze the document and then provide the question based on that lecture. You can also toggle the chat so that you have a bigger screen to preview the document. Next, you'll see how to get the feedback from AI assistant on your assignment. You have to specify it as a text, and you will get really detailed recommendations. Also, as I said, professors can check the similarity of 2 assignments. Firstly, we'll show you how to do that with files. you need to select 2 PDF documents of students, submit them, and in the end, you will get the similarity score. It works almost the same with text, but you have to select not the text, but specify 2 text assignments. You'll also get the similarity score. Finally, we'll show you how to generate a syllabus, but we'll have to switch to Ukrainian because currently it works only in Ukrainian. You have to type a specific phrase like simple syllabus, but in Ukrainian, and then provide the name of the subject. After that, you will get the link to that syllabus document. So it will be fully generated according to that subject name. Next, you'll have to type the second phrase, like the full syllabus. And here you'll have to provide more answers to different questions. So those questions include the subject name, the educational program, also specialty, language, goals, content, and many more. There's approximately 13 questions in that survey. And after that, you will also get the link to the syllabus. And it will be fully based on those answers. It takes for a couple of minutes to generate the document. And here is the example. So that's all for the demo. I'm passing the word to Vyacheslav.
Hello, my name is Yaroslav. I'm a backend developer. The backend of our project is built using Express.js because it is a lightweight and convenient framework for Node.js that allows use to build APIs quickly. It connects the front-end, the database, and the AI services. The main task of the backend is to receive a request from the user, send it to the AI server, wait for the response, and return it. We have created separate roles for checking homework and analyze answer to ensure smooth integration with each AI model.
Hello, my name is Oleksandr, and I create pipeline for working with input data, which has the following functionality: is text extraction, text cleaning, English translation, text chunking, JSON formatting. This is created for automatically send clean data to a training model. And pass it word to Maxim.
Hello, I am Maxim, NLP engineer. So interaction with the model components take place at the backend level. The user interacts with the backend from the front end, which in turn sends a request to the model part. Model processes the input parameters and returns a response, which is then forwarded by the backend to the front end. Models is responsible for checking tasks, general communication like question answering, analyzing file uploaded by the user, and providing suggestions based on these files. Pertained models were used, which was then fine-tuned based on the data we collected. The model used include sentence transformer, all MPNet base with V2, and Tiny Llama 1.1 billion chat. The sentence transformer was used for the similarity model, as it is the best solution for detecting contextual similarity. The generative model was chosen based on its quality and performance, as well as the fact that it's light enough to run on our limited hardware resources. We also create a syllabus generation, where the teacher provides only the name of the discipline, or the full version, where the teacher provides answer to the model for generating and filling out the syllabus.
So in conclusion, LearnIT.ai reduces teachers' workload and provides students with a comfortable and efficiently working environment. Features include automatic grading, feedback, improved access to materials, a chatbot for support students, check for the presence of plagiarism in creative work, and creating syllabuses. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. Dear guests, just one more organizational point. I just sent you the feedback and evaluation form, the link to the form to the chat. So please, dear experts, mentors, professors, please fill in this form after the presentation of each team. You will have several criteria of evaluation in this form, and each criteria can be evaluated with up to 10 points. So please fill in the form, and your feedback will be very important for the teams. Thank you. This link is also available by the link in agenda, by the links in agenda. We already have the first comment in the chat, so thank you, Victor. So, dear colleagues, please, if you have some questions or comments, please, now we have the time for the Q&A session. Irena Zolotaryova, please.
1 minute. Hello, everyone. As you know, many universities in Ukraine, they have their own internal learning management system, such as Moodle or whatever, or themselves developed learning management system. So my question is, did you think about the integration of your system into existing learning management system of the university?
Thank you for your question. Our project ends today. Along with the project work, we did it to gain experience, and we certainly did. So, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Are there other questions? Yeah. Victor Kloba. Yeah, please.
Yeah. I want to say that it's quite nice work. Yeah, and this work will have a big future. If you have opportunity to continue do it, please do it, because will be a huge demand from different schools and universities, and you will find even how to monetize it, and it's nice idea for getting even money. Yeah, because if you know how to do syllabus documentation and other stuff, and you know how to do it quick and nice and correct, I think it will be huge demand from different schools, maybe not from everyone, but some clients will definitely find. And about integration, yeah, I want to say that you will show it, for example, for the Moodle or other systems, and they will think how to integrate this your idea to the Moodle or other system.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Victor. And we also have the raised hand from Konstantin Onishchenko. Konstantin.
Thank you, Konstantin Onishchenko, Nix IT team. It's really a great project, and I want to ask you, did you explore the possibility of creation a template generator? As you know, different universities have different templates for this syllabus, but they have the same structure. It will be great, in my mind, to have a possibility to create different templates for different universities using your system.
Thank you. We will take that into consideration. And no, we didn't think about that, but thank you.
And what about your current realization? Is it flexible, and is it hard to create such a template generator in current realization of your system?
I can give an answer. For now, it's not flexibility, a simple design for all, but I think it's not too hard to create a designed syllabus, because we need a design, create a short template, and just fill the text.
Thanks a lot.
But if the structure of building syllabus is the same.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We have one more question from my colleague, Oleg Dugin. Oleg, hi.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for presentation and your work and effort. My question will have two parts. So, as you know, like this project work is not only to produce something meaningful and practical and valuable, but also for you to get experience in project work and teamwork. So, my question would be, first part, how you organize your internal work. So what methodology have you used? How many demos have you had, and how you work with different stakeholders? And second part, have you had related to external part? Have you had some focus groups, and have you tested your demo demonstration version with them? And what feedback you got from them, if you did?
Thank you for your question. We use a Scrum Bomb methodology, which includes sprints, task board, and meeting. We have two demo, first and second, and we have a regular meeting with our team and with our mentor, and our mentor is also our customer. So we every weekend have a meeting and have conversation about what we need to do next, what task more priority, what we need to do next. So yes. And the second question
about
is...
focus groups. You actually have very good defined target audience for your product. That's why maybe you have a focus groups before you start developing, and maybe after, when you try to test with those people. It could be like an academic or students, if you've done it.
If I correctly understand, our focus group at first, it's our university. We ask students and teacher what they want to be to better workload, and we after that we create this web.
Okay, and if I may have an additional question. So if you use like this sprint-based approach and you discuss it feedback, then you might have some lessons learned, so challenges you face it and how you resolve them. So how you actually internalize your experience? What is the most valuable part from this project you've got? What are your takeaways?
I think the most important in this project is working in a team. As for me, as for a project manager, it's very great opportunity to create workload, create a task, talking about the project, how we need to create some features, and speaking with team and with the customer and mentors. So I think it's a very great opportunity to grow like a programmer, data engineering, designer, project manager. It's very good experience. So I really thanks for that. and I really appreciate my team, my work, my university, and
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ivana. Time runs, and I would like to invite the mentor of the team, Denis Savenkov, to share his thoughts about your collaboration, just very briefly, because we have to invite the next team. Denis, if you are here, please say something about your experience, your collaboration, and the results of the project.
Yes, hello, do you hear me? Yeah, so like I also very grateful to work with the students because like they also teach me quite a lot, especially the best I think as both like people, students, potential employees and colleagues. Characteristics that all of them have is that they're very self-organizing. They are ready to ask questions, ready to learn, and also to teach one another, because at some point they started to create their own small teams and having like internal meeting with one another without any interventions or help from me or Anastasiia. They are very creative in both like technical execution, design, and overall the ideas. They were not ever afraid to propose their own ideas, implement them, test them, cooperate on them. So like at first, like we helped a lot, but in the second half, they just start working like yeah, agents that is people right now. They just have a task and they already understand what needed to be done and what would be useful in terms of functionality and user experience. So I like very happy to work with them. This experience was great, and I hope for a great future for all of them. Like my overall feedback could be only positive. I don't have any negative experience with this team. So, okay, of course I'm biased, but yes, they're like perfect students, perfect colleagues that I would like to have in my own job as junior, or even some of them already capable to be middle or senior developers in terms of the experience. So I think every team will be happy to have them as part of it.
Thank you, Denis. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you to the team for this project and for your results and your presentation. And now let me invite the next team with the project recipe website. The mentor of the team is my colleague, Anastasiia Shapovalova, senior software developer at ELEKS. And this project is an interactive culinary platform promoting Ukrainian cuisine. So I see that the presentation is ready. So please, guys, let's start.
Hello everyone, today we will tell you about our project recipe website. We will show that we did, what problems we solved, and what results we have. Let me outline today's agenda. We will begin with our team who worked on this project. Next slide, please. I am project manager. Nikita Volsky, business analyst. Dembitska Ilona, technical leader and front-end developer. Leonova Anna, designer. Finyahin Vladislav, backend developer. Roman Misheshin, backend developer and DevOps. Lazar Roman, front-end developer. Lemchik Irina, QA engineer, and our mentor, Anastasiia Shapovalova. Project overview. Our ideas comes from a real need. Many people open the fridge and but don't know what to cook with the ingredients. Normal recipe sites, often hard to use, have too many ads, or show old recipes. We wanted to make a simple and useful website that is also nice to look at. Our goal is to help users quickly find recipes with the ingredients and to keep Ukrainian traditional dish. We are not just collecting recipes, we want to mix modern recipes and with traditional. Main features: search by ingredients, search by name dish, personal profile, categories, subcategories, geolocation, map with traditional Ukrainian dishes, and others. What is the problem nowadays? Users spend too much time searching for recipes due to poor filters and unclear categories. There is a lack personalized recommendations, while users prefer platforms that adapt to their individual's needs. Traditional Ukrainian dishes remain unpopular both locally and internationally. Additionally, users with limited online experience, especially older adults, struggle to navigate complex websites. Our unique solution. Our platform has special features that make it easy to use, personal, and very helpful for users. We added a modernist functional. For example, you can change a dish to a vegan version. The platform shows the last 20 popular recipes, so users see what is new, what is popular. Also, we have random recipe button. It helps you find new ideas. And geolocation shows popular food in your region. Also, we have a map of Ukraine with traditional food. It helps show our culture.
Hello everyone. Our project has a clear business case. We are creating a platform that provides real value to users, convenient recipe, saving favorite dishes, and unique interactive map with traditional Ukrainian dishes. This is not just a cooking site, it's a place where cooking combined with culture. In terms of monetization, we potentially see support from the other customers with Patreon. We also conduct a basic analysis of the market and competitors like Tasty or All Recipes. Offer a wide selection, but they're focused mainly on West cuisine and do not have a focus on local content. Our advantage is fantastic, flexible website structure, personalization of experience, and involvement of the Ukrainian community. The market for culinary platforms is growing steadily, especially in the areas of local content, vegetarians, dishes, and food photography. This has opened us a wide potential to the audience. Next slide, please. At this page, we have already implemented the main function on the site. This includes a search for recipes, view the last added dishes, randomly selection dishes for inspiration, and personal profile, where users can save and add recipes. We have also already created a responsive design and interactive map of Ukrainian dish. To be determined, the category include features they are not planning to implement, including Google authorization and calculator calories. This project is actively developing and gradually moving from the basic version to a more functional and personal platform. I pass the word to our designer.
Hi. For design and 3D models, we used such technologies as Illustrator, Photoshop, and Figma. Also developed adaptability of pages for tablets, and in the future, we plan to develop adaptability for phones. We also took into account the principles of accessibility to make our site like user-friendly for people with special needs. Please, next slide. Now you can see our design concept. Firstly, I choose font and color palette to create our logo.
and made in a vector so that it would look good on any device. Then I worked on the mockups, and also I designed the main elements of the interface according to our project manager's wishes. I pass the word to Ilona.
Now let's move to the technical part where we look at the main decisions and tools we used. Is this our app architecture? On the client side, we use React with Create React App. The user sends and auth requests, login or registers. The app server is built on Node.js and Express.js. The server checks the data and sends back a GWT token when the client uses work with a MySQL database using SQL squares. We also use Mapbox API to show the map. Our website has a home page structure. This is in main page. From here, users can go to other page. Pages we finished the user page profile, saved receipts, settings, and login. About us, information about our team, categories, groups of receipts, search, find receipts, latest receipt, new receipt, random receipt, random receipt. Pages we are still working on, regional dishes, transitional dishes from different areas, map page, a map with regional dishes, geolocation, find receipts by your location, recipe modernizations, new versions of old recipes. These is technologies we used in our project, Mapbox API to show interactive map, Node.js and Express.js for the backend and API, GWT and Bikeread for login and password security, Docker to run everything in containers, GitHub for workflow for automatic testing and deploy, NGNX to manage and requests to the right place, PM2 to keep the server working all time. Now I pass for the floor to our DevOps.
Hi everyone, my name is Roman. I am DevOps engineer and backend developer on this team, and I will briefly explain you the workflow, how I have connected everything to work with CI/CD. So on the bottom right, you can see GitHub organization. I have created a GitHub organization which has 3 repositories, front-end, backend, and database backups, which are made at night at 3 o'clock every day. Both front-end and backend repositories have CI/CD which trigger on push and merge to the main branches. Once the CI/CD is triggered, the new code is sent to the Ubuntu server, which works 24/7, and it restarts both front-end and backend with PM2 and starts to serve it with Nginx. Nginx handles incoming requests, and as has been told before, our backend is on the Express.js backend, which communicates with database MySQL, which is made on the Docker, and the database backups are made with systemd. Now I pass my words to the front-end developer.
Hello everyone, I'm Roman and I am front-end developer on this site. The main front-end features include user login functionality, the ability to add personal recipes, viewing detailed recipe information, and a random recipe generator. Also, I integrated interactive maps using Mapbox API for better user experience, but during this project, I focused not only on creating new pages, but also on fixing critical bugs to ensure stable performance. These core features and fixes makes our project both useful and engaging for users.
I'm Vlad, backend developer of our project. I implemented API integration for all core functionalities, created an endpoint for adding recipes, including photo, ingredients, title, description, and user association. Also developed many other endpoints. added password recovery via email with a token, fixed a number of bugs reported by our tester, and also created several SQL models for working with recipes, categories, and others.
Hello, I'm Ira, the QA of our project. I completed the second cycle of QA check for all finalized features. This was critically important to guarantee that our product is ready for demonstration. My testing process included all stages from learning tasks and strategy planning to the direct creation of test cases, manual testing, creating bug reports, and following up of bug fixes. For testing, I used modern tools like Postman Runner, general web tools for frontend, and TestRail and Jira. Thank you.
In the future, we are planning two main areas to development. The first is monetization through support for author and paid content from another popular people. And the second one is the new function. We will add a calculator calories, culinary challenge, and gamification to make interactive with the site even more interesting and useful. Now we show our website.
So right now, I will copy our domain and send you in the chat if you want to try it out. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I will show what we have here. So I have set it. However, you can access it only if you are in Ukraine. So if you're abroad, sorry, you have to use VPN. I will log in right now with our account. Let me a second to copy the email because I don't really remember it. Here it is. Here I paste it. Yes. So I will focus on the new features compared to the second demo. So right now we have implemented the random. So once I click the random recipe is displayed here. We can click it and see that description, ingredients, and that is vegan dishes. As we can see, it's the latest recipes that has been added because we can see here the latest recipes. So in the categories, we can click on some type of food and scroll through it. We have the map. In the future, we will connect it to the categories to show what recipes are made in that region. So about us page and profile. I will create right now a recipe. I have here the photo for the recipe demo, and I will name it meat dish. I will tell that I don't know how to do it. And in the ingredients, I'll add dish. Let's say it's French and it's main courses. I click create recipe. Recipe is created successfully. In my creations, we can see this new recipe because you created it. Yes. So we have search. We can even try and find it. If I type meat, we can see here it is a meat dish. And also, as we show the latest recipes in our main page, it is also displayed here. We have also implemented the change password. So you can change password if you know your previous one. And if you use your real email, you can reset the password. If you forgot it, you will receive email on your email. And you can easily access your account again. We will not showcase it right now, but if you wish, you can try it yourself. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Maybe there are some questions from the audience.
I
No.
have a question. Sorry, I have to show it.
Taras, please.
Yep.
Taras Romanek, my colleague from ELEKS.
Yep. Thank you for this presentation. Your site looks really good. I have some question to technical realization. For example, what happens if somebody start posting some inappropriate picture or something like this, and filtering such kind of content require a lot of work. But I have more important question to you, because I have strong feeling that you want to satisfy everybody, but in result you will not satisfy anybody. You, in the description to the project, I see that you want to popularize Ukrainian kitchen, but again, I see in the menu box that you could choose any kitchen. You said that this is for Ukrainian only in current moment because some limitation of your domain, but this site has only English version. Majority of Ukrainians speak Ukrainian, sorry. And you mentioned that you could choose different dishes from different region, but again you have calories or some. It's mentioned that you have calories or something like this. For example, if I sportsman and I care about calories, I don't care about region. If I interested in something from Zaporizhzhia region, I don't care about calories. So you try to satisfy everybody. You need to focus. You need to reduce amount of features and focus only on one category of people who will use your website. It is my recommendation. And in general, it looks really great. And for me, you have a lot of competitor, and I use your competitor. I use ChatGPT if I need to cook something for himself, because it's usual experiment and it's sometimes it's bad. Result is bad. The ChatGPT proposed me, but it's you have a lot of competitors who is cover ChatGPT, who just hide inside ChatGPT and propose dishes from the photo from your refrigerator or something like this. Think about this and maybe reduce number of features, but make it for somebody, for certain people that you can name it. It is only for people abroad. It is only for Ukrainian. It is only for sport people. It is only for people who is interested in ethno dishes or something like this. Because if you say ethno from some region, but allow everybody add something, come on, a lot of people add really, really strange dishes. So it's general recommendation, but in general, your site looks really great. I like it.
Thank you for your feedback. That's really a lot to think about, and I agree with a lot of what you said. But to be honest, with all the news I've seen with ChatGPT recommending to eat, I wouldn't trust him so much. So you'd rather use our product, I think.
I'm still alive, so you can eat it. Sometimes it's weird, but you can eat it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taras. We also have 3 questions from Oleg Dugin, but we do not know, unfortunately, don't have enough time for the 3 questions. Let's take just one, and the students will answer the rest of the questions in the chat. Okay? So guys, can you answer Oleg in the chat? And I will ask just one question. How did you organize your project team, methodology, workflow, stakeholder management, and feedback?
Okay. As a project manager, I organized the team's work. We use Scrum. It helps us to be flexible and change plans quickly. Every week we had a meeting to talk, plan our work. For daily talks, we use Telegram. We track tasks in Jira. It helped us split work into small parts. Our work had steps. First, we studied requirements, made design, then did front-end, back-end coding, and next step testing, and finally realize. Depending of professional skills, we were able to apply knowledge in practice, and we working together, teamwork. We working together on task. I don't know. Problems. We have problems since the first part project. We had problems with communication as well as problems with deadlines, but this is only at the beginning.
Thank you, Liz. And dear guys, please answer other two questions of Oleg in the chat. And I would like to invite your mentor, Anastasiia Shapovalova, just for a brief feedback on your collaboration.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I really enjoyed working with the team. They were working absolutely independently. We had planned sync meetings each 2 weeks, but usually they ended for me in 15 minutes. That was because, as I said, team has been working absolutely independently, and it was a rare case when I've been asked for help in front end or in back end or in some other question. So yeah, thank you so much. I think that the main goal of this project and the main goal was to try working like in real teams for students to try how is it to work like a programmer or a designer, just to wear this role, to understand whether it fits you or not. So I think that the goal was completely achieved. So good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Nastya, and thank you to the team. Now let me invite the next team with the project Ecology Matrix, mentored by Yaroslav Andreiev, full stack developer from DevsX. And it's a VR installation that engages users in preserving their environment. So if you're ready, please share your screen. So I see that Maria is here. So if you're ready, you may start.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maria and I'm a business analyst. Our project is called Ecology Matrix. It's a virtual game about reality and about ecology. We show how to live in an eco-friendly way using game elements. It's both fun and educational. Our team includes our customer Maria and our mentor Yaroslav. Also, there are designer Markian, project manager Markian, business analyst Maria Me, designer Zahar, software engineer Roman, and content manager Victoria. About the project, in our game, players solve real problems, environment problems. They clean pollution and manage resources. The user makes choices and sees the results. It's a simulation and a game in one. What makes it unique? This is not just a game, it's a tool to learn ecology in a modern way. It uses VR and gamification to help people understand complex topics. About monetization, we have two choices. If it's free, the value comes from learning and good image. If it's paid, we can make money from extra levels, ads from eco brands, or selling it to others billing. VR games, there is example in museums. VR is already used in museums, for example, the British Museum or the Night Cafe. These games help people to explore art and history in new ways. So we use the same idea, but just for ecology. Problem and solution. The problem is that people don't always care about ecology, and our solution is to teach it in a fun and also emotional way through the game. This helps people feel involved and motivated. Our mission is to make ecology easy and interesting. We want to inspire new generations to actually protect the planet just by our thinking of motivation, and we do it through modern tools like VR. Game tasks. Our game includes programming logic to solve problems, value analysis of real situations, eco simulations, and a simple-friendly interface. About our target audience, our users are students like future architects and engineers, gamers who love building and simulations, and eco-friendly people. For example, 32% of our testers are gamers. So the rest are students, are people who care about their environment. Now the project manager will keep.
Hello everyone, I'm Markian and I'm a project manager, and I will continue. The development started with the design of the installation. The next step was to create models in Blender and create scenes and maps in Unreal Engine 5. The development was completed by fixing bugs and glitches. We used the following programs for our installation. Blender for creating models and textures. Unity was previously used for map creation. VS Code for Unity development, Canva for creating presentations, and Unreal Engine 5, the main engine on which the installation was developed. The main models were creating in Blender. The rest of models were taken from open libraries, in particular Sketchfab and CG Trade. This slide clearly outlines a structured 5-step design process for creating an interactive eco-friendly map. Each stage, from collecting reference to final integration, shows a logical and professional workflow. On this slide, you can see our YesNo map. This slide summarizes our selection criteria for the visual elements in the map. The Yes category includes visuals that support organic shapes and useful constraints. On the other hand, no visual were excluded because they lacked relevance, either being too abstract and purely decorative. The project added UX and UI elements with lighting according to the design. Also, lighting was added to all objects that can be interacted with so that the user can distinguish between objects. Our competitors, Beyond Blue, explore the deep ocean and learn how humans affect sea life. Flower greet petals with the wind and bring life back to nature. And Plasticity is an interactive educational game that helps user learn environmental skills. In installation, we are using Unreal Engine 5. We choose this platform because Unreal Engine have some advantages. Nanit for highly detailed geometry, Lumen for real-time realistic lighting, and World Partition for efficient large word management. And here you can see parts of our development. I, as project manager, was responsible for overseeing the overall workflow and ensuring that the project progress according to the planned timeline. I monitor team members' attendance and participant to maintain steady progress and team discipline. This including keeping records of meeting, tracking attendance, and addressing any issues related to team engagement.
During this time, as a business analyst, I transformed the project idea into clear requirements and helped the team understand the needs of the target audience. Together with the team, I developed a business model and use cases and kept effective communication between us and conducted a user and stakeholder requirements analysis to clearly define what features and mechanics the game should include to maximize engagement and learning. As a result, my technical work is aimed at providing a clear, understandable, and structured technical task that will help the development and testing of our project Ecology metrics.
Hello, I'm Arkian, and in Ecology Metrics project, I stay designer role. At the start of our project, I mostly work with models, with modeling. I create models in Blender or download, how you can see in our presentation, from open libraries. Then create whole map in the Blender. Now I mostly solve design or graphic issues, create presentation, or help our engineer or PM in our installation.
Hello, my name is Roman Davidyuk, and I am an Unreal Engine developer. I bring virtual worlds to life by adding interactivity, working closely with the team. In this project, I focused on trash-related game mechanics using blueprints and box collisions. I created systems for sorting, collecting, and discarding trash. Through simple on the surface, this required precise logic and interaction setup. I added navigations with no mesh and was also responsible for populating the world with models to make the environment feel alive and structured. To enhance realism, I applied physics to trash objects. The highlight was VR integration. Players can pick up and move trash with their hands, increasing immersion. I also implementing dynamic tree growth systems that respond to trash disposal and added a trash counter to player's left hand for easy visibility without blocking the screen. Thanks to my experience with blueprints, collisions, navigations, physics, and VR, we built a world where player actions have a real impact.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have received the feedback from Maria, your client, Maria Kostelenko. Unfortunately, she couldn't join us at this at the meeting, but she sent me the feedback. It's quite long. Let me make it shorter. Dear colleagues, maybe you have some questions, other questions from the audience. No questions?
Yeah. Okay.
Victor, please.
Yeah. I want to ask a future team or next teams, try to smile. You have done a wonderful job. You have done great projects. You a little bit too serious. Maybe do not scare. Try to smile and present your job and achievements with a smile, yeah? Because everyone is too serious, maybe. And according to this job, you have done quite nice. What do you think about the future of this task? Is it possible to monetize, to make money from it, or what do you think about it?
Actually, we have two choices. And first of all, if free, actually business like doesn't do anything for nothing, we sure. But if we got idea for free, if we even will not be motivated in this, we can just like leave it for learning and just for improvement for someone. But if with monetization, we can make paid access to their location or actually sell it to other universities, I think, who is really interested.
Victor, you are muted.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria. Are there other questions? There was a question from Victor Dukhin for all the teams, and let me take just one of these questions as I'm used to do. What challenges did you face? What lessons did you learn? And what were your most valuable takeaways from this project?
Maybe the main challenges were limited time and technical implementation of interface. We learn to quick adapt to changes properly, prioritize tasks, and communicate clearly within the team.
Thank you, Markian. I can see your mentor, Yaroslav, among the participants. Is he here, Yaroslav?
Unfortunately not.
No, unfortunately, he couldn't join the meeting, but I know that he worked together with the team, and I'm sure he has only the best feedback on this project. Thank you, guys. Thank you, and let me invite the next team because we we do not have time. Yeah, the next team is the team of the project Cloud Storage. With the mentor, my colleague, Oleksandr Hiliazov. Please share your screen and let's start.
Hello. So today we ate good with a recipe website and cleaned the mess with a ecosystem video game. So let's talk about security now. So what if your cloud storage didn't just save the files, but made sure you could ever open them, only you? No passwords, no forgot login, no hidden backgrounds, just your personal secret phrase and full control. There's our team, includes backend developer Любомир Сохацький, and our BA Zagorsky Andrei, me, PM of our team, our DevOps Zapotishny Vyacheslav, our two front-end developers Yanochko Serhiy and Davida Volodymyr, designer Maslyana Roman, and our mentor Oleksandr Hiliazov. Thank you all for great job on our project. So you can just ask me what the point of this project. So the main problem that we find is people lose control of their data. It's hard to find things in most of the cloud storages. Sharing files can also be risky. It's a big risk to be stolen them. So you're never sure who else has an access to your files as you share them. Our solution is our cloud storage. As our security cloud platform, who uses a great 24-word mnemonic phrase as a access to our site, and uses end-to-end encryption, so your data always be secured. All the users we care, it's like someone who likes privacy, simplicity, and some freedom. So it's like small and medium-sized businesses, some individuals who likes privacy and freedom, as I said, and maybe in our situation as we live in the Ukraine, it could be the military forces. So thank you for attention. I will give the word to our BAs, Oskerko, please.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm BA of this team. Next slide, please. Hello. Let's talk about market analysis. The global cloud storage market has been growing rapidly due to the increasing demand for secure and accessible data storage. Factors such as remote work, digital transformation, and the growth of the online services have significantly contributed to this trend. According to the industry reports, the cloud storage market is expected to surpass 200 billion by the next 5 years, with a compound annual growth rate of over 20%. The cloud market contains significant potential for innovation, and the growing demand opens up significant opportunities for our project to provide competitive, specialized, and secure solutions. Next slide, please. Here you can see our biggest competitors. It's Google Drive, Dropbox, and Cloud Drive. Next slide, please. What is unique in our project? In our project, we use a combination of AES for fast encryption and RSA for secure key exchange. This hybrid cryptographic approach provides both efficacy and security. AES provides high speed for data encryption, making it ideal for handling large volumes of information. Our unique approach to combine advanced cryptographic techniques
Please continue.
Makes our project unique in the industry. Next slide, please. Mikhail. Next slide. Here our target audience. It's simple users and companies who wants to keep their information, documents, photos in completely safety. This is what our project offers. Next slide, please. Business model. Our project follows a subscription-based business model where user pays a monthly fee to access increased cloud storage. This model ensures predictable recurring revenue and allows us to scale sustainability as our user base grows. User can update or downgrade between plans at any time. Next slide, please. Here you can see our plans with what we offer. We offer 3 tiers of service. First one is basic. It's free for everyone. Here you got 5 gigabytes of storage. Next one, it's light. It costs 2.5 per month. Here you got 50 gigabytes of storage. Our net revenue is 1.5 per month. It's this fund this plan aimed at individual users who needs to more space and basic premium functionality. Next one is Pro. It costs $5 per month. It includes 100 gigabytes of storage. Our net revenue is 2.5 per month. In future stage, we want to add team plans and advertising. Next slide, please. The total estimated budget for our project is $20,000. For our team salaries, it's $17,000. For hosting costs, it's $40. $40 based on the 4 months of usage of the selected hosting provider, and $3,000 for unforeseen expenses. Next slide, please. There is our SWOT analysis, strengths, high security standards with end-to-end encryption, a ready minimum viable product, flexible and modern technology stack. Weaknesses. We don't have a big user base or brand which you can recognize. Opportunities. Growing global demand for secure cloud storages. Threats. Strong competition from established providers like Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud. So that's it. I would like to pass the word to our developer, Woldemir.
Thank you, Andrei. Next slide, please. Right, now let's talk about the actual functionality. On this diagram, you can see a very simplified flow of our project. Let's start from left to right. On left, we have RSA private key storage. It's a simple storage that stores your RSA public and private keys for encryption and decryption of the files. We use NodeForge library to generate them and process the data. We also use the Forge. We use React as our framework. Simply put, we had most developers familiar with it, and we chose it. I should point out that we do not utilize WebSockets as specified in this diagram. We ran out of time to implement them and fine-tune them. We, at this moment, simply use Axios and HTTP API to transfer data and upload, download files, and the state of the page. Then we have Nginx to balance the load on the backend. Well, simply put, the Nginx balances the load. Then we have a FastAPI, our backend framework. We use it to orchestrate the Postgres and MinIO databases. We use Postgres database to store the user data and file metadata, and we use MinIO S3 to store the encrypted data. I also should point out that on previous meetings, the previous pitching, one of our guests pointed out that we might run out of space in Postgres database because we previously stored each chunk of the file separately as a separate row. We addressed this issue, and now we encrypt the whole file using the same RSA public RSA keys, but different AES keys, and we combine the whole file into a single row so that we won't run out of space. Next slide, please. Here you can see yet again not the very detailed but very simplified flow of upload and download files. So it is divided into 3 phases. Phase 1 is generating file key. We generate random 32 bytes of data. Then we generate AES. I should point out, not in CBC mode. We have switched to CTR mode to allow multiple chunks of data to be processed at the time. And then we create a WebSocket. Well, we don't create WebSocket connection. We encrypt, we split the file into chunks, And then we encrypt each chunk, which is 10 megabytes, using AES keys. And then we concatenate the whole file, all those chunks, into one singular blob, a file, right? And then we upload the file into the database. When the database backend receives the file, we simply store, as I've said, store metadata on Postgres, and the encrypted bytes store in MinIO. And the same process applies in decryption, but only in reverse, naturally. Next slide, please. So what encryption? As I've said, we use RSA and we use AES keys. We use 4,000 bytes per RSA and 2,000 bytes per AES. This will guarantee that our AES is more secure because we well, when we generate the metadata, when we generate the AES keys for the chunk of the data, we also encrypt those AES key and AES AV using RSA keys. So that's like literally a step above the encryption security. We also use extensively web walkers. I have implemented a system that balances the load on the device. So currently it is utilizing 5 web workers at maximum. And trust me, although it sounds 5, they managed to fry my CPU to the 100%. Before you even ask, yes, I did implement a system that checks whether this is a mobile system or website or on desktop browser. If the system is, if the browser is on mobile, we only utilize one web worker so that the phone won't burst into flames. But if there is, if the browser is on desktop, we utilize 5. And also if, let's say the file is not 400 megabytes, so that we won't need to split into 10 chunk megabytes. We only have, like, let's say 30 something megabytes. We only will utilize 4 web workers. 3 web workers will be utilized to encrypt 30 megabytes. And the last one will encrypt the rest remaining megabytes, whether it be 6 megabytes or 7 megabytes. What's done and what's next? Well, the done is almost everything, I should point out. Only WebSockets are not implemented, to be fair. And what's next? I mean, genuinely speaking, the only issue right now is the WebSockets. Next slide, please. Right, so here you can see the very detailed, well, not so very detailed list of what has been done. Login registration pages, landing page, of course, file encryption, decryption, file transfer, and sharing. Yes, we do allow users to share files. UX optimization, naturally, for the best experience. Diagram bright modes, naturally, because I refuse to work in white mode. Code optimization, yet again, to not fry the CPU because of encryption. Payment subscription, yes, we did implement it. User profile settings, if you wish to change your username in the Go. Next slide, please. Play the video, yeah. So here you can see the actual product, well, actually not the latest iteration of our products, because we have actually managed to do some minor improvements as we prepared for the pitching. Here you can see the landing page. It's a simple static page with nothing happening. As you can see, we are redirected to the registration page, and I actually made a mistake during registration, which you will see later on. But that mistake is actually a good chance to prove a point to show off one of our features. Custom user notifications, so that you will actually know if your file has actually been uploaded or downloaded, or if there is any error during the upload download. Here you can see the actual 24 mnemonic phrases. As I've showed, they are exported, either downloaded or copied. You can download a plain TXT file with all those phrases. Here is me just copy and pasting them. And matter of fact, I should ask my team members to post the actual link to the chat, so you can all try it yourselves. Dark bright UI modes. Here is me demonstrating the subscription. I should point out that currently we are using Stripe in test sandbox environments so that no actual credit card information is needed, because naturally we still are working on it, but this can be changed with a single line of code. As you can see, I have subscribed to the payment and it's set current payment. Here's me creating folders so that you can organize your files. Yep, and our mentor has actually pointed out that it would be nice to have a breadcrumb navigation, so I did it. Here is me uploading file, the file is uploaded. Here is me sharing the file. I have granted the access to the user with username, simple. Here is me granting and then revoking. You can see that all the notifications that pop up have the exact same icon. That's actually has been already fixed, so you won't see them. I've renamed the file, and here is me downloading the file. Yeah, since the file was very small, only one web worker was utilized, so the decryption was really fast, download was really fast. And yeah, we support drag and drop, we support file filtering, and that is decrypted and downloaded file. That's it. Next slide, yeah.
You still have slides, okay.
Yeah, the finisher, yeah. If you have questions, if you have any concerns, please speak up or remain silent forever.
Hello, guys. My name is Fras, and I have a question. First of all, a recommendation maybe. First of all, it's related to your icon. Please don't use error icon with successful operation, because it looks like really something happened with this file. And yeah. Use something green.
Yes, I apologize. As I've said, and I also said during the presentation, this has already been fixed. I simply didn't pay attention to that, that our designer has made those icons, and he didn't notify me, so I fixed them up in the very last second. But on current iteration of the web page, you should hopefully see without any errors. Let's hope the correct updated icons, yeah.
So in this case, I have one recommendation and one more question. And recommendation is about your security. Most of your user will never ask about algorithms that you use under the hood. They will ask you about compliance with standard and regulation. And if you say that you are secure, they nobody interested in algorithms that you use. People, okay, prove it, show some complaints, regulations, certificates, anything like this. Please think about this. And my question, for example, you fixed this issue related to icon, and how many time takes to upload it on production? How do you build your CI/CD process?
The CI/CD is automated. Our DevOps engineer has actually wrote scripts. So when I push changes, well, firstly we make the changes on the branch, then we commit those changes to the branch. We usually have either a branch dedicated to the developer, as we had on the beginning, but in the end we have, since the tasks were very big, we have started to divide branches into individual tasks, because, yeah, you know, the task is very big, so that two developers won't collide. When the task is complete, we create a pull request. That pull request flies onto that dev branch. So there is a code review. I personally ask for code review our DevOps engineer, as he is the most experienced, but the rest of the front-end developers ask me to do the code review. And also before even the DevOps can, or I can say that, yes, push those changes to the branch, our QA engineer retests everything. manually and automatically. So let's say the tests have passed, the code review passed. Now we are pushing to the dev branch. The dev branch builds automatically using GitHub pipeline and pushes it to the DigitalOcean repository, the dev repository, the enclosed repository. The dev repository uses Docker to build the container to deploy the image, and we can actually allow all our team members and mentor and backend developer and BA and PM, everyone without the need to download the latest changes to start the development server. Everyone can test the functionality, and if everyone says that yes, it's actually good, we push from the dev branch to the main branch, and then main branch once again uses GitHub CI/CD, pushes to the DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean uses Docker, and the container is actually published.
It looks really time-consuming and long process.
That's why we didn't implement WebSocket, because we simply didn't have time without the testing.
Okay, and do you plan to implement any desktop or mobile client for your service?
Desktop or mobile client? Well, the desktop client is actually can be implemented within a week because it is written in Rust, and since it is written in React, we can use the Towery framework to simply copy and paste the React code into the Towery project, and it will be built without any Rust programming language. And without any more additional configuration, it can be built for the desktop application. For mobile application, I don't know, but I think that, well, the biggest concern right now is mobile layout, because we do have we tried to make the mobile layout as good as it can be, but we ran into constraints that our designers simply didn't come up with suitable ideas for the mobile version. So we simply adapted the desktop version into mobile. If you navigate right now into our website and you open the DevTools and click the, what's it called? The active dimension changer or wherever it's called, and toggle the dimensions here and there, you will actually see that the UI is responsive. For instance, when you have a gigantic screen, right, you will see the files as I've shown in the video in a grid form. But when your screen resolution is small, it will automatically switch into a list mode to preserve the UI.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Anything else?
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I think we should move on because we have just 20 minutes left and 2 more teams. Thank you for the presentation. I just sent the feedback from your mentor in the chat. Unfortunately, Oleksandr couldn't join us. And let me add that the idea of this project belongs to the students, actually to one of the students, Lubomir Sochatsky, and it was developed together with the team. So good job, guys. And thank you. And let me invite the next team with the project Memoria. It's a web-based learning service using flashcards and quizzes with spaced repetition and AI integration. And the mentor of the team is Vyacheslav Koldovskyy, programming mentor from SoftServe. So if you're ready, please share your screen.
Yes, okay. One moment. You can see my presentation, yes? Yes, I understand.
Yes.
Okay, welcome everyone. I'm Volodymyr Savenkov and I'm the project manager of the Memoria team. Today, me and my team will briefly tell you about our great project. So here you can see the agenda for today. Now about the project. We are creating a platform to help users learn, remember information more effectively. It will use a spaced repetition method, which works by increasing the time between reviews of learned materials to strengthen memory. Courses are organized into the modules, and each module is divided into topics. Every topic includes flashcards to learn key points and quiz to check understanding. The platform will also use artificial intelligence to create personalized tasks and give helpful feedback. This makes learning simple, engaging, and effective for everyone. Now I will give floor to our BA.
Hello, I'm Virt Mikhailo, and I'm BA of Memoria team. After analyzing the market, we find out that our target audience will include people who are willing to learn new materials. Primarily, it includes schools and university students, but it will also suit other age groups perfectly. The main problems everyone faces during learning are low efficiency of information assimilation, inaccurate information, and low quality of education materials. Additionally, most people see learning as something convenient to books, videos, or documentation, for example, from the internet. We offer a learning environment where every user can study by flashcards, complete tests to test their skills, and choose the amount of time they dedicated to learning. Of course, many have heard about learning through flashcards and tests, so let's take a look at some popular alternatives and how they differ from our project. The first one is Quizlet, lacks spaced repetition, Anki, an outdated application, and the last one is SuperMemo, focused only on language learning. Monetization will be subscription-based. We will invite people with a high level of knowledge and experience, like seniors or directors, to create exclusive courses for users. Everyone would be able to buy access to those courses to get the best materials for the future career. Now let's return to Voldemar.
Thank you. So here we can see the members who worked on the project, led by our mentor and client Vyacheslav Koldovskyy. So now let's take a look at the project at work. We will send you a link to our project in Zoom chat, and our designer will tell you more about the style of our project.
Hi, my name is Yana, and I'm a designer on this project. I selected a harmonious color palette to create a modern design. I developed the design for both the landing page and the main platform, focusing on clear presentation of platform's key features. In addition to the core pages, I designed personalized certificates that users receive upon completing courses, adding a motivational and rewarding element to the process of learning. I also created a user analytics section that allows learners to track their study progress, including how much time they've spent learning. Every element was thoughtfully crafted to support an engaging and effective user experience. My work aimed to ensure the interface feels both functional and inspiring for users on their learning journey. And now our front-end developer will tell you more.
Hello, I'm Momchur Kristina, and I worked as front-end developer on our project. Our goal was to create a user-friendly interface following a design provided in Figma. For the tech stack, we used Next.js, Thailand CSS for styling, and TypeScript. My main responsibilities including building the main page, also the login page, which allows users to authenticate in the system, and developing the main page, where users can view the list of available courses and leadership board. I made sure these pages matched the design as closely as possible and were fully responsive across different screen sizes. I also set up a GitHub repository for the project and gave editing access to all team members so everyone could contribute easily. To simplify testing and allow the team to monitor our progress, I deployed the site to Warsaw, which gave us a live version of the website that we could share and test in real-world conditions. Throughout the project, I updated and improved existing pages based on design changes and also created new pages to expand the website structure and functionality. Our team made sure the site is not only visually appealing, but also responsive and ready for users on both desktop and mobile devices. Now our backend developer will explain more about the logic behind the website.
Hello, I am Big Plato Bogdan, and I am backend developer. As part of this project, I worked as a backend developer responsible for implementing the core logic of the web application using the Next.js framework. I developed the authentication functionality, including traditional email password login, as well as OAuth-based authorization via Google, Twitter, and Facebook. I implemented CRUD operation for managing courses, tests, and related learning content. Additionally, I developed a spaced repetition mechanism that enables the system to adaptively generate personalized learning plans for each user. Besides backend development, I also contributed to the frontend by creating individual interface components and integrating the client side with the server logic to dynamically display data. Let's move to our full stack developer.
Hello, I am Mikhail Neskorus and I am a full stack developer. As a part of this project team, I worked as a backend developer responsible for building the logic for the website application using the Next.js framework. My main task was to develop the server-side architecture that handles data processing, stores learning content, generates courses through interaction with OpenAI, and creates personalized repetition plans. I designed the database structure following normalization principles, which ensures efficient storage and processing of data related to users, courses, and their progress. I implemented the server logic using the built-in server capabilities of Next.js, allowing for efficient data interaction without the need of additional APIs. In addition, I contributed to the front-end development by creating individual UI components, working with dynamic content rendering, and ensuring smooth integration between the client side and the application logic. Now our QA engineer will tell more about testing.
One moment until we get back to presentation. As a QA specialist in the Memoria project, I was responsible for ensuring the stability, functionality, and usability of the platform throughout its development. I conducted through manual testing of all key features, including user registration and login, flashcards creation, review logic based on spaced repetition, AI-generated content suggestions, and user progress tracking. My testing process involved creating realistic use scenarios and simulating user behavior across various devices and browsers, identifying bugs and edge cases, and documenting them for the development team. In addition to functionality testing, I focused on user interface responsiveness and cross-platform compatibility to guarantee a smooth user experience. All identified issues were tracked and retested after resolution to ensure overall product quality. My QA efforts contributed to delivering a real by-end user-friendly educational tool ready for public release and scalable future updates. Due to some problems with a student who was a QA engineer, I described the testing process in our project. Let's return to our full stack.
Thanks. The following technologies were used to develop the project: Figma and Adobe Illustrator for design, GitHub Superbase, Tailwind CSS, and Next.js, which incorporates React, TypeScript, and Node.js for development. We choose these technologies because they align with the client's preferences. Current status and planned features. Currently, our platform provides all planned functionality for studying using flashcards and completing tests, spaced repetition, artificial intelligence to create courses, and learning plans. Spaced repetition method will optimize the learning process by identifying when users should review specific materials to retain knowledge better. AI is used for tasks such as generating customized task based on user preferences, analyzing user performance, creating recommendations for future study sessions. In future, we are planning to add localization, more supported file types for AI course generation, and subscriptions, and more features for users with subscriptions. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I'm happy to answer anything you would like to know.
Thank you for the presentation. Are there any questions from the audience? Oleg, in my colleague, please. Oleg.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for a great presentation and a lot of work. Since you mentioned spaced repetition approach, do you use like a static one or you use more adaptive advanced models? Do you use ML to make it more adaptive?
So we are changing that plan by using artificial intelligence and using like the input data, like user performance, how difficult was that learning material for that person, and many other metrics like time spent while user repeated those parts, or time, or like performance of the test which user complete. So we use those all metrics to customize user spaced repetition plan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Oleg and the team. Are there other questions?
Yep, I have one common question. What were the main challenges encountered during development, and how were they overcome?
Yeah, I can answer this question. As for me, that was a low amount of meetings at the start because I am first time as PM and first time in the projects like that. So first 2 or 3 months, I created a very low amount of meetings between team. So after that, we got a lot of problem with elements, styling, like small, very bad organization. But after first demo, we tried to organize it more effective and add more meetings.
And that's all, maybe more problems?
Second problem that I could tell about is hard for developers. It was hard to combine time for work, time for studying, and time for developing the project. Sometimes there was weeks where we did like nothing because of low amount of time for the project. But after that, we found the ability to combine it very effectively.
It's not a problem, it's a challenge. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's continue the presentation. We have one more team left, and let me invite the team who has developed the project for the client, a fintech company, and the name of the project is Global Fintech Aggregator. The mentor of the team is Semen, Oskerko, full stack senior developer from NodeArt. Yeah, I know that the customers are here, so we'll be looking forward to hearing their feedback, of course, after the presentation. And while the team is getting ready to present the results, let me remind you that we really need your feedback and your evaluation of the teams in the feedback form that I've sent to the chat. You also have this link in the agenda of the presentation. So dear experts, please evaluate the teams. We really need you to do this to provide some feedback after this event. So please, guys, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. I am project manager of the Global Fintech Aggregator team.
And first of all, I want to show our team. Our mentor is Oskerko Semen, project manager it's me, business analyst it's Nazar, front-end developer is Savenkov, backend developer is Vitaly, our designer is Vyacheslav, QA is Datrics.ai, and front-end developer is Volodymyr. The goal of the project is to create an online resource that will automatically collect license data for Fintech companies who are clients of our product. The primary clients of our product are medium level companies because they conduct inspections and market analysis. Investment companies because they need to know is this company good for invest. Medium and large financial institution like bank and insurance companies because they need to know who is their client. Next slide. The second my question is what our clients expect from us. One, speed because anyone don't like wait 2-3 minutes for searching some information. Filters because sometimes we need specifically stack of companies. Reliability of information because that's not cool when you see false information. And second, the possibility of integration our API because it makes the work of developers much easier. Problem and solution. Majority of Fintech aggregator have limited access to information. In our aggregator haven't limited access. Customer and business spend a lot of time to the check company, but now they can do that much easier. Due to the lack of centralized information, it's difficult to learn about innovative services. New companies will be able to be visible to potential customers and partners. Regulators face difficulties in monitoring. Simplify the task of compliance specialists and regulators and improve the quality to monitoring. Next slide. Our uniqueness is a flexible interface, filtering by criteria, the possibility of integration with our API. Now our project is free, but in the future we can make it subscribed. Our project is ready on 100%. Our customers are happy.
So we are rated by the main page of our site. First of all, I would log in. For this, you need to click on this button at the top right. Here we have two options: register, if we are here for the first time, or login, if we already have an account. Since I already have an account, I will log in with my data. Now I will demonstrate the main part of our project. Below we can see a general table with license of all countries. We can see three main columns: company name, license type, and status. At the top, we can find a company by any information. For example, I need company whose name contains the word money. And I see all company who contains this word. And in the two fields below, we can find a company by a specific type of information. We can also filter license by their type. If we understand that we will look for license of only one specific country, we can immediately go to the page of this country. For example, I'll demonstrate Hong Kong. So we click on them. Here there are the same columns, but they only apply to Hong Kong. At the bottom, we can move to the next or previous pages. We also see when the data was last updated. We update it every 24 hours. Also, an important part of our project is the ability to download the data in constant format, CSV, Excel, and PDF. For example, I download Excel. The data is quick loaded and we can open it. And we see that all data is downloaded. That's all. I'll pass the floor to our designer to tell us what design solutions were used in this product.
Hello, I'm designer in our team. On this slide, you can see how our website looks on different devices, like computer and smartphone. We have paid attention to adaptability so that users have a convenient and pleasant experience no matter what device they use to access the site. Next slide, please. Here are the main fonts and colors that we use to create the style of the site.
Hi, I'm backend dev in this team. Our backend part is built with Flask to handle data transfer. Use Selenium to scrape websites inside dedicated Docker container, with results passed to Next.js frontend. It automatically visits official websites, collects fresh data, cleans it up, and saves result to database without any manual work. This structure makes adding new resources easier, saving time, and keeping everything up to date. On our virtual private server, we run Flask applications that scrapes official government websites like in UK, Hong Kong, or Lithuania every 24 hours using headless Selenium mode, then stores data into PostgreSQL so it's ready to be requested at any time. A separate part of the website runs on the server and is responsible for what the user sees: pages, tables, buttons, filters, and so on. When a user visits the site, the request first goes to an external technical guide, the Nginx server. This server sends the request to the right part of the system, including the website interface. This interface connects to the backend to get the latest data from the database. For example, information about licensed companies or data to create tables and filters. If the user logs in or registers, the system gives them a special protected token, a digital key that lets them access secure part of the site. Also, through the interface, the user can set requests. For example, apply filters, select a country, download a file, or request updated information. Frontend built with the modern tools like Next.js, Tailwind, and more. Full tech stacks shown here. The main feature are easy search, country filters, page navigation, and secure logins that work well on any device.
Hi, I work as a QA engineer on this project. My main responsibility was to ensure the product met quality standards and worked correctly across different devices and scenarios. I created a detailed test plan and designed 41 test cases focused on the key features like registration, login, company search, and filters. I conducted 4 manual test runs through the development process to validate the functionality and catch any issues. And in total, I reported 8 bugs. Most of them were related to UI layout issues, search behavior, and input validation.
So that's all, and now we ready to answer the question.
Thank you. Thank you for the presentation. Are there any questions from our guests and experts? Oleg, please.
Yeah, thank you for presentation. Really interesting one. Maybe I miss it, but have you analyzed competitors?
As I remember, we analyzed it. And 1 second. Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We also have a question from Savenkov, please.
Yes, could you please open an index page of your website? I have a question and maybe a suggestion. Could you please open your website? Could you scroll down, please? We have a table and there is below, could you please scroll down? There is a Storinka one is 465. I want to ask, it depends on my current localization or it's just you didn't translate it? So your page is fully on English, in English. And I wanted to write a review for you, but a button is inactive. So is it a mini bug?
Yes, I suppose it's mini bug that's not right and implemented from design.
Yes, and one suggestion maybe, would you please click quickly on your arrow to right? I think it's a little inconvenient when a size of your table is not fixed and you want to go to another page. Maybe you can add pagination here. Thank you.
Thank you. I see that one of my colleagues is leaving. Oleg, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for your questions, Oleg Dugin. Hope to see you tomorrow. And I see the raised hand of Victor Kloba. Victor, please, your question.
Hi, team. Hi, all. I think it's quite nice project. You have done a little step, and it will have a huge advantages in the future if you will do more. Do you plan to do it or just leave it and get just mark and go away?
Maybe I think if our customer want we continue this project on the next year, we can do this project like project work like now, but we add more countries because now we have only 3 countries. Maybe on the next year we can do 5 or 10 countries.
Okay.
And I have one question. So guys, how do you ensure the accuracy and timelines of information gathered from open sources?
When we scrape data in this moment, we create some extra column with data stamp where data was collected and visualized it in UI, so every website visitor can see in what time period this data is valid and fresh.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Thank you for the questions, and I see that the customers of this project are present here today, so maybe you will provide some feedback. Are you satisfied with the final result, or maybe there is some area for improvement? Larissa, maybe you will share your thoughts on this project.
Hello, everyone. So I'm very happy that this was one of the best projects. It's my first experience to ask students complete, create, develop something absolutely new, which we can use for their business prospect and for the scientific work and for the practice as well. So I got a pleasure to communicate with students, with this team, to interact with them, to create new ideas, to learn new technologies with them as well. So really, I'm very satisfied of the project and very thankful for this team, and happy to be like a customer or a little bit a mentor of this project. And thank you so much, guys, and wish you a great prospect with this, with your work and with your insights, with your new opportunities with it. Thank you so much for everyone, for mentors, for participants. Thank you, Yulia.
Thank you, Larissa, for your feedback, and thank you for your trust, because it's you know, that's quite a sensitive topic, fintech. So it's great that you trust the students to do this job. And I see that the mentor is here today, Semen Oskerko. Semen, will you share some thoughts about your collaboration with the team?
Yeah, of course. So guys got a bit of trouble at the start, as always. Yeah. But during the development, everybody reached the role they are good at and successfully finished the project. We got we were doing some meetings most of the time randomly when guys got some question. We were collaborating together to find the better way to receive this data, because this is not pretty common actually task, and I think they did it well. Yeah.
Thank you, Semen. And thank you, everyone. I see that it's 7:11 already, and we all want to have some rest after this presentation. But if some of you would like share some impressions on this presentation, feel free. The floor is yours. Please share your thoughts, your comments. Yeah.
Sorry, may I just also step in here from...
Sure, Stepan, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you very much for that for the presentation. Again, I would like just to emphasize how we really enjoyed working with the team, and you know, their attention to the details was really impressive. I just want to mention maybe one thing. So that logo, which you know nobody basically knows how much effort goes into that little thing, but they basically accepted all the changes we would like to, and it in essence relates to every aspect of the work. So we basically really are really very happy with the final result. It's a really solid foundation for further development. We do believe it will have it has a really good business potential for the future. So yeah, thank you very much for that work that's done.
Thank you, Stepan. You see that the team is very happy with the customer, because they received just amazing feedback, very positive and constructive. Thank you. And maybe there are some other comments or thoughts that you would like to share with us, dear colleagues. No, Victor Klobo,
Yeah,
please, Victor.
Thank you for whole teams, and you are doing a great job. Please do not stop. Finish your projects, make them profitable, and achieve some experience. Because in real life, you will need do not just do MVP or just a presentation, but in real life, you will need to do real project. And please stay in teams, finish your project, present as much good result as possible, and make money from it, because everything is doing for fun, for love, or for money, and achieve more results with your project. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. You're right. Make money from your project. That's a good point. Thanks a lot, dear students, dear teams, dear mentors, dear experts, for joining this meeting today. I would like to remind you once more about our feedback form to evaluate the teams. The link is also available in the agenda. So let's meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Yeah, very welcome to join the second part of the presentations. Have a safe and nice evening. Goodbye.